toss, and as usual, they will bowl first.
Well, no surprises there. That happened on day one as well. Take a look at this side. Tamim Iqbal, Sabir Rahman, well, they're two big names. Jasir Ali captaining the side. Look at the international players, Azam Khan, Shajil Khan, Wahab Riaz, evergreen Wahab Riaz, Paul Van Meekeren. It's a good-looking side, I can tell you, the Khulna Tigers, but they'll be up against an equally good side when it comes to dominators. And captaining the side, Alfred Sunny, a fairly experienced player. Taskin Ahmed, the vice captain. Shumusaka, such a fine player, the left-hander, upright left-hander, and also could bowl some medium pace. So, as I said, very, very interesting lineups for the two games. And it's time to take a look at the pitch. How is this surface looking? Let's go across and join HD Ackerman, who's out there a little while earlier.
New pitch today. We're on surface number 9. Yesterday we were on pitch number 4. So the dimensions have changed slightly. Now to my back, to the east side of the ground, we're looking at 65 yards. The rest of the way around the ground is 70 yards. It's still quite a big playing surface. So teams that are batting must look to run hard. There's plenty of 2s. There's the occasional 3s out here. We didn't see a high percentage of 6s yesterday, probably due to the thickness. Yeah, again, very, very misty. If we look down at the surface, though, it looks similar to the one yesterday. Very, very green. So the fast bowlers might think plenty of bounce, plenty of seam, but I think the curator's got us fooled. If you have a look down here, you'll see how the grass actually moves over the surface. It's just grass cuttings that they've put over it to make it look pretty. There was Hessian on the surface yesterday throughout the match, and there was throughout the day today. So I actually think this one's going to be a little bit dry, and it might offer the spinners a little bit of I think you're really in the contest.
Very interesting pitch report from HD Ackerman. That was a good point he made about the grass cuttings being rolled into. Pretty different to yesterday, where we did see a bit of live grass on the surface. And yes, they're here. They're very excited about this Isfahani BPL T20 2023. The fans have been a very important part, an integral part of the success of this tournament at the Sharia Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Mirpur. They turn out in their numbers, I can tell you. That's one thing about cricket in Bangladesh. They do come in their numbers, they support their team, and they're very, very passionate about their team, whether it's the local team or whether it's the national team. They just support them wholeheartedly. And we're waiting now for the umpires and the players to make their way into the middle. But one man who's really sprinted up and joined me in the commentary box is HD Ackerman. Are you all right? You're panting, or are you okay? You can hold your breath and talk to me.
I'm fit as a fiddle, fit as a fiddle. Yeah, Roshan, yesterday you talk about the crowd. Yesterday, as the evening progressed, so the people started to come in, and we had a really, really nice crowd here yesterday night for the second game, which saw the Victorians, the reigning champions, getting beaten by the Riders, and beaten convincingly. The Sylhet Strikers, they played earlier on in the day, the first game of Isfahani BPL T20 2023, and the Strikers look a very good side. They look well balanced. I know we haven't seen these two play yet, but I tell you what, looking at the Strikers, I think that they already are front runners for this tournament.
Well, interesting thoughts, but lots of cricket left here. The umpires coming out, and I'm kind of excited. I honestly must say, touching my heart, that there are some days of very good cricketers, both international and local players that have been brought into this side, brought into this tournament. And it promises to be a tournament of excitement. Some known players, the likes of Sabir Rahman, we know about Shumusaka, some of the known names, as I said, but also some really exciting young cricketers. Was very impressed with some of the fast bowlers we did see yesterday, and that's exactly what you would expect from a league like this. Throw up some new names, some new options for your national team, and with T20 being the format that most teams are after, and the most teams want to try and succeed, why not? Well, we do have a very special person coming out, Tamim Iqbal. What a player he's turned out to be, and he's in different colors here, but still he's a player to watch.
Well, dynamic opening duo. Shajil Khan, very powerful striker of the ball, Pakistan international, really good player. He's played all around the world as well. So top heavy, you should say, as far as runs are concerned. You talk about those fast bowlers, it's probably something that a lot of our viewers from different parts of the world will not be aware of, but Bangladesh are very renowned for producing wonderful spin bowlers, but just of late, and we think of the wonderful bowling coaches that have been acquired here over the last few years, the Otis Gibsons of the world, and Courtney Walsh, and now Alan Donald, is that we are seeing a lot of young fast bowlers coming through, which stands Bangladesh in very good stead when they tour away from home.
Right, Tamim Iqbal has indeed the credit of being the highest run scorer in the Bpl.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
Hundreds, so he's no mug. I'll tell you, you're not going to take chances with players like this. You let them off to a good start, and you can possibly sometimes kiss the game goodbye. That's how good these cricketers are. But you spoke about fast bowlers. Interesting point you made. Yes, some really good fast bowling coaches, but we've also heard the pitches, the complexion of the pitches also have changed, where there is more greenery left on